minute for this to load. But yeah, this reading is going to be about you guys being prepared, because ready or not, things are about to speed up and there is galactic interest when it comes to your mission on Earth. So this is mainly happening because of a major, I'm hearing, point of divergence that you're entering into as you're basically closing and completing these repetitive feedback loops that have caused a lot of suffering for the human. You're opening up a new way of being, and it's because you're anchoring your higher self into all third dimensional experiences. Good morning, Carolina. Hi. Yeah, I popped on live just a slightly earlier than scheduled, but yeah, this is mainly old foundations that are blowing away during this time. Even before opening up for this reading, we had 1414 flying off in the wind, which is about whatever it is that you feel like you may be losing during this time is actually being removed from your life so that you can be realigned with a very specific continuum that is in alignment with your soul's initial intentions when descending onto Earth. But just be prepared, because things are about to speed up. Old foundations are being blown away. I'm seeing the regeneration card, so new things are coming in to, I'm hearing swooping in to take its place. So I'm hearing prepared to be swept off of your feet when it comes to the rapid momentum that's going to propel you forward towards your dreams, ambitions, and goals at a very highly energetic rate. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that you guys had a good moon in Sagittarius. Even shuffling for this energy prior, we have the Empress. So you guys are birthing something new into creation. You're being prepared to be able to do that. And you have the 8 of Wands, which is usually about my fertility card. So yeah, you guys have a lot of energy during this time. That's literally propelling you forward. You're going to be given that momentum that's needed to achieve your goals and ambitions. We even have the wind that's picking up right now, so be prepared. I'm seeing the change of wind card, so something is about to lead you in a new direction. It's about to alter the trajectory of your life. And behind that, we even have the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, which is knowing that you're really cutting your losses from anyone or anything that you just don't see eye to eye with during this time. You're super rooted and grounded in who you are, no matter who's in your presence, no matter whom may be absent, okay, during this time, or your response to things that no longer serve your highest purpose is absence, okay? Because you know your worth, all right? So yeah, because of that, you guys are really stepping into a new paradigm. So what I want to take a look at is what's coming in for you guys, and the wind is really picking up right now, so let's see how we get on. This is like the good old days. With whatever's coming in though, with a leg up at the base, there is almost like a helping hand that's coming in. I do feel like it is part of your galactic family or connections. We even split it on time to go and community. So again, you guys are being ready to be propelled forward towards new soul contracts, new connections. And with the Pleiadians specifically, when I was meditating on this energy yesterday, let me go ahead and read to you what I was seeing. The Pleiadians are showing you soul contracts you're ready to let go of during this time in the astral realm. Here we go. You just got to surrender. Hopefully it's not too loud. I guess anything that no longer serves, it kind of reminds me of a tower moment, like anything that no longer serves you is literally going to get swept away in the wind during this time. So just trust that process. It's recharging you, I'm hearing. It's going to be like a recharge or refueling your energy. But let's go ahead and see what it is that you're in alignment with, because I was hearing you're being realigned. So we'll see what is kind of getting cleared from your energy, and then also what you're being, I'm hearing assisted with. Okay, so oh yeah, we have all that glitters is being removed. You also have a fork in the road, and then you have go the distance, and then you have soulmates at the base, which is super interesting. So literally things are being removed from your life where it's like you're no longer over idealizing people or circumstances. You're becoming disillusioned to anything that kind of leaves you feeling a fork in the road, right? Where it's like, do I stay in familiar circumstances? Do I stay doing familiar things that I know leave me feeling unfulfilled? A man's errors are his portals of discovery. You've gone through a cycle enough times to know that it doesn't bring you the fulfillment, and sometimes everything that you've ever wanted is on the other side from what you have once done before. So with go the distance, it's almost like this person, again, they're creating this point of divergence through their actions, and they're choosing a different way of navigating their earthly experiences, right? Hopefully the wind isn't too loud, but yeah. Super interesting. And then you have soulmates at the base, so you're almost being guided towards new connections as well, as a result of you no longer kind of being at a crossroads here, okay? So you guys have chosen a different road, right? With Go the Distance. You've chosen to expand your horizons instead of staying in similar terrain that you feel like just... I'm hearing there's no more room to grow there. There's been now a discomfort in what was once a comfort zone to you. And I'm hearing there's definitely galactic interest in this decision. I'm hearing galactic support in this decision. So definitely higher archetypal manifestations of yourself that are existing in higher time dimensions. I'm hearing are being anchored into your third dimensional experiences. So it's like, again, you're anchoring the higher self into all of your earthly navigations, and you're the embodiment of your higher self now. You are not disconnected from that. You are your higher self in physical form, and your spirit and physical vessel are moving as one. There is no more actions being at a divorce with your intentions, right? You're completely making them congruent as you move forward, right? They are married, they are a union. So you are literally ether and matter moving together as one, and that's opening up new dimensional timelines for you, I'm hearing. So super interesting. Hope that you guys are all doing well. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else is going on. And then you also have daughter spirit here at the base. So again, there's almost like a new new circumstance that's opening up for you guys, but you're no longer... I'm hearing at a dissonance. You now have this complete head and heart coherence in regards to what serves you moving forward. We have action, so you guys are definitely being told to take action. Again, I feel like I'm hearing this is from your spirit team. You even have Archangel Uriel, which is your crown chakra, which is, again, the connection that you have to your higher self. So you're definitely being... I'm hearing something is being required of you during this time, or something's being asked for you. I'm hearing you're being, like, briefed for something. There's almost, like, contracts that have been debriefed. Things that you thought were going to be in alignment with your bigger picture no longer are. I'm hearing that Spirit's telling you to think bigger in regards to that bigger picture. They're telling you to think bigger. All right, so let's go ahead and see. I'm hearing it was compromising your full potential with whatever this is. So this is energizing effort, willingness to work. This card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. And also know that your non-action is also an action, right? Where you choose to stay in circumstances or situations. You can choose that, and you're free to choose, right? That's the application of your free will. You are not free from the consequences of those choices, though. And your non-action is also a choice, just saying. So the galloping horse represents intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. So again, your intention is kinetic energy. Your action is what collapses that intention into space-time, right? Through space-time. And allows you to manifest that ether into matter. So this card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is inner action. I'm hearing 10 toes down when we're standing on business. So some of you, again, you're standing on spiritual business here, right? And this isn't even personal. This is just vibrational at this point when it comes to what is and what isn't in a vibrational alignment with you. So yeah, continued taking action and trust your intuition. In time you'll break through and see the results that you've been working so hard to create. So a lot of you, this has actually gone, I'm hearing unseen. A lot of this has happened behind the scenes. I'm hearing in the realms of your own mind. Not everyone else can see this pregnancy, but you know that you're literally being prepared to step into a whole new existence. I'm hearing, right? This is even like birthing a new version of yourself into creation. Some of you, it could be like new projects, conceptions of ideas, enterprises, whatever this is, but you can literally feel yourself moving into a new timeline. You can literally feel yourself getting ready to shift. That's the energy that I'm seeing. And in the readings today that I did, we were talking about how whatever it is that you guys are doing, just be prepared for there to be beautiful responses to it, because people are about to have golden retriever reactions and energy towards whatever it is that you're putting out there, or whatever it is that you're doing with your black cat energy. So you could be kind of a mystery to others. I feel like there's things that you've been working on in the background that you're being prepared to, I'm hearing, allow to unfold in the limelight now. Again, you're definitely being supported by your higher self, your higher archetypal manifestations as you go on this romantic journey back to your own heart, right? Living in your pure authenticity. And I'm hearing any relationships that limit you will fracture during this time. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. I want to also take a look at Shaman's Dream Oracle message and see what's about to speed up. But yeah, you're definitely being assisted. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi, Rich. Hi, Cam. Hi, Carolina. Hi, Shayo. Hi, Kevin, Edward. I hope you guys are all well. Hi, Sherilyn. Hi. Oh my gosh, we have cards flipping everywhere. We have beloved radical acceptance. So some people are not going to be ignited by the divine blaze that is consuming you. And this basically talks about realizing that some people, if given the opportunity, will attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. So this is accepting people as they are, not trying to change or impart anything on them. I'm hearing if you can't change the people that you're around, which you're not supposed to do, then change the people that you're around type of vibe, right? And with root girl, the disowned self, you're no longer disowning yourself. You realize that it's a betrayal to the self to just stay in circumstances or situations that you feel like are depleting your life force. We have deep diver diving into a task with the father gate bold steps forward. I love this. This is basically saying that what's calling you now is not to stay in the shallow waters that you're very familiar with. There's a deep treasure that you guys are being called to go after during this time, that you're being called to actually act on, and it requires you to move into the unknown, right? The deep depths of the water, because you guys are as deep as the ocean, and you have to allow yourself to go deep to actually explore, right? You can't just stay, I'm hearing in the safe zone anymore, or playing it safe anymore, okay? So embracing a risk. This could be a calculated risk that you guys are being prepared to take during this time. Diving into a task, new discoveries. It's easy to play in the shallows where the waters are clear and you can see all that glitters by your feet. Anyone can venture here. There is little risk, nothing to discover, no dark secret, nothing that you can't already perceive. The treasures has long been picked away, replaced by a gentle certainty. In the shallow river is safety and no surprises. But that's not what's calling you now. The deep diver invites you to take the plunge with him. You can't see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you now. He knows where the pearl lies underneath the ancient sands. You're being called to look beyond the surface of things for your answer. Let your intuition propel you into the water, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is waiting by the shore. But only you will know the true value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment, and see it through. You'll be amazed. And I'm hearing everyone else will be amazed too, but I'm hearing again, they'll only know the half of it because they haven't seen all the work that's gone on internally with the Empress, right? They haven't seen all the work that's gone on in the background. I feel like people are about to witness you may have like a quantum leap there. I'm glad. Hi Misha. Hi Misha. Hi Teresa. Let's go ahead and see what it is you need more of as well. Hi Energy. Hello everyone. Let's see what you need more of during this time with the magic of the gathering. Oh my gosh, apparently a lot. So what you guys need more of is nature, all right? That's the first message. Your second message is power of words. So being really mindful of the way that you speak to yourself during this time, and also the things that you speak into creation, okay? And then you also have trust your heart. So you need to be able to trust your heart more when it comes to discerning what it is that's for your experience, because there's something about nature going with the natural flow of evolution, and evolution does require you to change something in your life, otherwise things will not change. You cannot grow, and growth over time leads to evolution, and that means that you go through growing pains, right? Even with the Empress, as she's growing this whole new world into being, it requires her to go through growing pains, and that's almost what you guys are experiencing during this time, especially with the Five of Swords here behind her, right? It's almost like you guys are leaving what no longer serves you behind, and you're more concerned with where it is that you're going, right? And what it is that you're in alignment with, and it's bringing you back into that present awareness. Let's go ahead and read nature, and then you also have creative fire. So this is being really intentional with where you invest your energy, okay? So let's go ahead and find nature for you. So nature, this is about being grounded. There is wisdom and wilderness in nature that can contact you when you take your attention away from the human conventions and turn towards the natural world. To connect with it, try observing a piece of nature like a flower, tree, without using language. Simply see it as it is. So this is about getting out of your head and into your heart, essentially, right? Getting out of your head and getting into the moment so that you can begin to trust your heart, okay? And almost like transcend your analytical mind. There's something that your soul is calling you to do during this time. Certain investments that you're being told to make. I'm also hearing certain divestments. Again, this is like a debrief and a rebrief. It's like I'm hearing your soul contracts are being and the timelines that you're being briefed to enter into, you're being prepared for. You've been prepared for. Okay, so everything's been preparing you for this moment. But I'm hearing it's expanding. So some of you, your soul contracts are expanding. The things that you're taking on. Okay, let's go ahead and see. We have Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. So the Akashic Records is literally the interconnected network and database that stores a living memory of all living organisms from the past, present, and future all at once. And what this says is that everybody that you're about to meet, I'm hearing, and everyone that you have met are all interconnected to assist you in this divine creation, okay, when it comes to your soul's rapid expansion. There's something about you're about to see how everybody is interconnected. And with Stargate, we've been talking about this. Oh, I love this energy because you literally have Merkaba as well, Merkaba activation. So this is saying that you're basically your Merkaba body, you guys are putting the energy back on yourself. And as you do that, it's definitely allowing you to move into higher timelines. As you put the energy back in yourself, you're moving into a higher frequency, and the world around you also shifts to that frequency. And it's really allowing you to experience new things. You're basically leveraging as a quantum being. And as you focus on yourself, your glow also becomes irresistible. But everybody's about to notice you. You can literally feel this next chapter calling you. Okay, I'm hearing it's calling your name. And it's so interesting. There's something about, again, you're no longer reducing yourself to, certain circumstances or situations to make people feel comfortable. It's like you're stepping out into your full divinity and living according to your divine essence. And with this Stargate energy, let me find it because I made a note of this yesterday. Where, okay, you're basically going to rip through the fabric of space and time. When you talk about, for example, Alice, and she followed the white rabbit, which I feel like you guys are doing during this time, it's like your curiosity is leading you with diving deeper into a task, right? You guys are taking action and following that white rabbit. You're allowing your curiosity and your spirit and your soul to guide you to higher timelines, or to a new, like, wondrous experience. Basically, the rabbit hole that she went down was actually a wormhole. And you guys have this time dilation bubble where there's about to be, I'm hearing like quantum time manipulation, where you're about to collapse time. And to the outside world, it's going to seem like you have teleported from this place in time to this place in time. But when you come out the other side of this portal, right, or this Stargate, you are no longer the same person. Okay, so it's like you've gone through an internal shift or transformation, right? The Merkaba is also like your physical vessel or vehicle in which your soul navigates this earthly experience. You are now one with that vehicle, right? You are now allowing the spirit to guide the vehicle, and you are coming out transformed from the other side of Wonderland, essentially. But you are moving faster than the speed of light, right? You're breaking the light barrier. So what's going on when she went through Wonderland? It's the same thing with Narnia as well. Like, she went through that portal, she went through that wardrobe, she had like this identity rebirth. And when she came out the other side of Narnia, she had now seen a whole new world. She had now gained insight in regards to her future, and she could read her future and what was going on in dimensions beyond what it is that she could currently perceive. So I feel like I'm hearing you're about to see spirit move mountains for you. You're about to see the interconnectedness and how everybody is assisting you along this journey, and you have divine assistance. But yeah, there's like this time dilation bubble where you're going to really be able to surf through the illusion of time and just be plopped into your desired plane of existence. That's almost what I get. So yeah, it's quantum time manipulation. You're going to reach the other side of forever, right? You're going to tap it back into your eternal nature. And as you walk through this Stargate, you're about to walk into a whole new life and a whole new way of navigating this experience. You're not going to recognize yourself, and nobody else is going to recognize you. And I feel like you guys are also highly underestimated when it comes to your quantum abilities. because you're hidden in plain sight. Nobody can see this. This work is going on internally. So yeah, it's super interesting, but this is about guidance, right? Dimensional rifts in the fabric of space and time. It's going to seem like you're jumping into an invisible current that's literally going to flow you away to another realm. And it's a stargate, it's a time matrix. You are that glitch within the matrix. And I'm hearing you have those hacks and cheat codes. So this is a form of like interstellar travel, okay? You're basically going to collapse something that would usually take, I'm hearing the regular human, years of time or even lifetimes to complete, and you're going to be able to do it within a very short time frame, okay? Because when Alice came out of Wonderland and she went back to the party, if anyone remembers that, it's like it was a millisecond in Earth years, right? And you guys are not moving, I'm hearing, according to Earth time. Like, you may be in this world, but you're not navigating your earthly experience as someone that's of this world, okay? There's something around that. Like, you have a higher guidance, you have higher planes of consciousness that you're anchoring into your physical vessel, okay? All right. And on the other side of the portal is where your world lines are colliding, right? Where she meets all these mystical, magical people that assist her in discovering her own divinity, right? Seeing magical experiences. So I feel like there's going to be a new exploration, and I feel like that's what's being updated here. Okay, so I love this vibe. And then you have Anunnaki light codes at the base, which is about the end of a cycle and new information that you're going to be receiving, okay? I'm hearing from the divine ones, so there's definitely new connections that you're being aligned with. Let's go ahead and read Akashic Stargate. But this is awesome. Okay, this is so awesome. Okay, Akashic Stargate aligned with purpose. Let me catch up with you guys. Hi everyone. Hi Misha. I hope you're good, girl. Okay, Stargate. So this is a portal that can take us through space and time to a whole other universe. This is literally what you got. Are you excited? I hope that you're excited, because I'm hyped for you, okay? You're literally about to be taken to a whole nother universe, right? Think about Alice when she went through Wonderland. Think about, I don't remember her name, but the girl who went through Narnia, you know? It's like you guys are about to be shown a whole different type of experience, right? On Earth, right? Same planet, different experience, different vibrational frequency that you're going to be able to perceive. So again, this is the theory of Einstein. So again, this is known as a wormhole. This is literally what we were talking about, a speculative structure linking different points of space-time that is created. And this is going to help your world lines collide. Again, it's like a time matrix. It's a stargate. You guys are going to be able to project the stargate into your experience. So in spirituality, a stargate is less about traveling on a physical three-dimensional level and more about making progress on the spiritual. A feature of many spiritual traditions is the idea that all of us have a stargate inside of our heart that connects us with the central lattice of consciousness, the divine matrix. And this is knowing that the kingdom of heaven is within you. So you guys are about to have a heavenly experience, right? Because your filter of perception is literally viewing life through the crown chakra, or viewing life through the eyes of the soul. You know, it's like you're going to be able to see, I'm hearing scan any soul contracts that come your way. Your psychic abilities are about to be upgraded, okay? And it talks about it transports us to a space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision to accelerate the realization of our life purpose. And this is why there's so much interest, all right, galactic interest on your mission on Earth. And it's because you're remembering not just the biggest day being you descending onto Earth, but also the second biggest day, remembering why you did so and the things that you are here to accomplish. And you guys are coming back to that remembrance, okay? So whenever the Akashic Stargate is presented to you, it's because you're at a critical point on your journey, which we've been talking about, right? This is about you guys leaving things and people behind. You have an opportunity to move in a particular direction, right? This point of divergence, and you have to make a decision, fork in the road. This can feel overwhelming, and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you, but you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You are here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take, whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path, no matter how you get there. You'll always end up in a similar space. Also, know that purpose isn't about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy. So whatever it is, again, I feel like you're going to be just really, really enjoying the experiences that are coming away. I'm hearing the connections, your world lines colliding, I'm hearing serendipity of it all. So you guys are about to be seeing, I'm hearing high risk, high reward situations. So you're going to realize that you were really making room for so much more. And you're going to realize why you went through this whole refinement period. and how certain people, circumstances, and old ways of navigating the world are. I'm hearing outdated. Okay, you've outgrown certain ways of navigating the world now. Let me go ahead and find Merkaba body real quick. But this is about your vehicle and you going through an upgrade, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. So again, this is the ancient Hebrew words relating to the ascension process of the soul. So again, this is about your chariot. It's about your vehicle. And if you think about the chariot is about your head and heart being completely in union. You guys are using the waves of the ocean, right? As forward momentum, essentially, okay? And using it to further accelerate along your path. Okay, Ma means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means the body. So when these words are put together, the idea is that the light engulfs the spirit and the body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. Okay, this allows you to basically just transcend the third dimensional experiences and see things from a higher aligned truth. And your message is that you're rising your vibration and becoming a magnet to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnational dimension, but about finding harmony within it. All of the attention, love, and care you have been giving to your body are supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware of this information. Energy downloads that you're receiving for all that's coming through is supporting your expansion. You're moving up a level. It's time to fly high. So you guys have literally, again, like your gameplay experience has completely transformed. Like you're literally going to be operating this experience from a new level. So yeah, just get ready for that, especially with Anunnaki light codes. There's something huge that's going on at the base. We'll go ahead and read some of this actually, because that's the underlying foundation. So you could be connecting to your ancestral star lineages. So when it comes to this message, it basically talks about how great change is coming to you, but this can only occur if you're willing to shift your perception, which we've been talking about, okay? Your perception creates your reality, and you're looking at life through a wider universal truth, essentially, right? You're not attaching to the stories that have taken place, the people that have played parts in your stories. You're seeing it all as divine intervention, okay? So old systems of being, old ways of doing things are being released so that you can evolve, okay? This is about you taking the best course of action, and it's encouraging you to go with a new. Change can bring a sense of vulnerability, but it will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings, gifts, and what's important to you. You are standing at the gateway of pure potential, and this will be ignited as soon as you move through this necessary change. Be open to new information, new processes, new ideas. You're part of the new energy upon Earth. So you guys are literally like an earth angel, and you're going to be seen as such. That's the energy that I get. You're going to leave everyone with a taste of heaven. And also with the Father Gate, bold steps forward at the base. Let me find it. This is basically about you guys being called to move into the unknown. It basically talks about that. So I'll talk about it a little bit for you. So 55, again, this is about, it's a sign to basically lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk forward towards your future, knowing that you're being led towards a new destination that you set for yourself when you descended onto Earth long ago, but you had forgotten about or neglected due to your everyday busyness. This is about you crossing a threshold, not hesitating, knowing that an ending is at hand. So it's time to leave the old behind, like old skin that you shed. It's time to move forward, otherwise you'll miss the opportunity. The gate is open, right? The stargate's open towards your next landscape of your life, and it's in reach, right? To reach into the eternity of the forever. And knowing that this window of time, again, may grow shorter, so do not dally. It's time to accept this invitation, especially when it comes to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. Maybe this is the first time that you're kind of putting something out there into the world. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit. It's time to put on your explorer hat once again. And that's what Deep Diver tells you, right? It says you've got acquainted with these circumstances, you've got acquainted with these connections, you've got acquainted with this way of doing things, and there's no more room to grow there, right? Bear with me, guys. Let me like adjust myself. Okay, yeah, let's see what's coming in then. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Let's open up with the tarot. Let me catch up in the chat with you guys. Oh, Shayu said you had a couple pieces of hair that moved in the wind. I thought it was a pixie dust at first. LOL. That's funny. Maybe it was, you know, who knows. Okay, let's see. The wardrobe is where I live from Rich. I really think I went through a portal Friday AM, Misha. Yeah, 100%. Like, so many portals are opening up, so many stargates you guys are projecting. Like, there's so much that's going on. I'm definitely going through and experiencing my body's ascension symptoms. Yeah, I'm sure, like, if you guys have felt run down, tired, like you needed time to integrate these, we've got Archangel Ariel in the chat, right? Super interesting. Right, let's see how you guys are showing up on the world stage. I'm hearing Three of Wands. You guys are going through a recalibration. I'm hearing recalibration. So you're kind of in between worlds right now, where the old paradigm has dissolved and you're being called to step out into the new. There's something about the timing of this though, where you're waiting for that new wave to come in so that you can begin to, I'm hearing, think smarter instead of work harder. And with Justice at the base, this could be new contracts that are coming in. We have Three of Coins behind that, so this could be about a level up. You also have the Death behind that, so this is about a transformation when it comes to contracts, right? The end of some and the beginning of new. I'm hearing it's the beginning of the end right now, okay? And you guys are kind of in between realms. This is somebody getting ready to bring ether into matter, okay? So they're literally anchoring their divine desires into physical experiences. And she's kind of in between worlds. It's the one step away from her moving into a new reality. This is a new opportunity coming in for her. There's a new, question away, answer away, invitation away, trip away, whatever this is. She's getting ready to expand her horizons. And right now she kind of feels like she's in between worlds, where she's navigating a new normal. And that's what you guys are kind of doing, right? You're kind of learning to surf these new waves and learning to kind of navigate this new terrain. You know, that's essentially what's going on. So let's go ahead and clarify this. But it's one step away from being tangible. And on the other side of Three of Wands is a Four of Wands. So this is about new soul contracts that come in, new tangible results. It's about literally what you can see in your mind now you're able to hold in your hand, or now it's all around you in your physical experience. And it's because you took action towards this, right? Again, action with the horses. Horses show sovereignty in the metaphysical realm. They show independence. They show liberation, where you guys are like liberating yourself, you know, from anything or anyone that keeps you in the old paradigm and stops you from exploring Wonderland. That's essentially what happens there. So let's go ahead and see. It doesn't stop you, but there's an illusion there. Okay, we have the wow. So first and foremost, you have the High Priestess at the base. So this is something that you guys do see, okay? It's like you have some kind of foresight in regards to your destiny before it unfolds, especially with the Star card right up there, something to do with your future visions and wish fulfillment. You have the Ten of Coins, which is literally about your purpose, okay? Now, you have the King of Cups. You also have the Four of Coins and the Chariot. So again, with Merkaba, that's literally about the Chariot energy. So there's something about your head and heart being in union. And really, this person they realize they can't control how other people are going to see them, how other people are going to feel, what it is that they're going to say. But what they can control is how they kind of want to respond to this. And with the King of Cups, he does not allow external factors or situations to govern his internal state. Instead, it's his internal state that governs his external factors. And he sees everything as either a call for love or an act of love, and he sees where people could be projecting basically their own fears and insecurities on you, because your ambition is definitely going to intimidate many. With the Four of Coins here, there's something about keeping something to yourself and being able to reveal this when the time is right. I'm almost getting the Moon Maiden card, where it's like, introduce this new you to yourself and then to the world, but the best way to show it is to do it. The world is not always going to be kind and gentle with you, so you must be kind and gentle with yourself first and foremost, especially as you walk away, that you're going to be remembered. You're being told to walk away, that you want to be remembered, because things are kind of coming in, but it's going to, I'm hearing, test your character and also test your integrity. You're not seeking any kind of external acceptance or validation, otherwise you compromise your integrity in the process. There's something about you're being prepared for some type of new quantum leap, essentially. Because with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, you could be attracting in new opportunities, like-minded individuals. But with the Three of Wands, this is basically the law of attraction, and it's also quantum entanglement, okay? So, and also I'm hearing quantum non-locality. So there could be something about you connecting with a very specific, unique outcome, and you're being aligned with a sequence of events that is going to trigger. I'm hearing this timeline hopping, this new lifeline that's being offered to you. Let's see what's coming in and what you guys are attracting with that Three of Wands. We have the Empress. So you guys are attracting in some type of new abundant opportunities. You guys are about to glow up and show up. That's what I just heard. Okay, so you guys are going through a major glow up in more ways than one. Okay, internal metamorphosis is going to lead to external, you know, configurations of your reality to correspond with your internal changes. So it's almost like the third dimension is playing catch up right now when it comes to your internal changes. Because again, I explain this a lot. When you bring ether into matter, things manifest instantaneously in the higher time dimensions, but one that's collapsing through space-time, which you guys are doing with the Stargate. When it comes into a third dimensional experience, this dimension is very dense because it has a lot of contrast. It takes time for things to move through. It's like moving fluid ether through dense matter. You know, it takes a little bit of time. So there's a little bit of a lag time in 3rd. So it does require, again, that faith. But I feel like you guys have more than faith. There is just like a knowing at this point of the High Priestess there at the base. And you have the world. So you guys are literally birthing new worlds into being. Look at this. Huge karmic completions. You're bringing something to term here. Okay, you're bringing something to term. And also I was hearing like you're gonna be so grateful that this wasn't birthed prematurely. Okay, because there's something about it's, you know, it's like when you grow, it's like you're about to harvest the fruits of your labor. That's what you're attracting in. And you're going to be so happy that you allowed them to fully ripen because now the juice is really worth the squeeze. It was almost like it's worth waiting for. That's what I see. Especially if you feel like you've been waiting for something, it's almost like get prepared to receive more than what it is that you had. I'm hearing initially even intended to receive or expected to receive, because spirit and source is about to exceed your expectations. And that's why there's something around like a realization that you're going to have around it's not going to turn out the way you plan, because the universe has a bigger plan in store, but it's almost like you're going to be birthing a new even version of yourself on the world stage. Okay, so huge expansion, huge, your world is never going to be the same. Your world is never going to be the same. And you can feel this going on, right, with the Empress. There's like an internal feeling that you have. 5 of Coins here at the base with the Empress. Even behind that is almost like you're leaving this I don't want to say lack mentality, but there's almost like you're leaving something behind that just there's nothing for you, and it's more than you're not losing anything if you're leaving behind this energy. You know your worth, right? You guys, it's like why settle when you know you deserve more? There's that energy. Why would you settle in this experience? I feel like you're almost having a, what's the word, like a near death review. What's it called? Like a end of life time review, where it's like you're reviewing your life and you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna go out without going after everything that I had intended to come here to experience, and I'll be damned if I allow anyone or anything to stop me to do so. You know, it's almost that energy. Let me catch up on what you guys have been saying. I definitely want to pull some kippers on this too and get some predictions out. I just want to love Voyager. Why does it seem like a crime? Love is multidimensional, you know, it's not just one sense. The best thing that you can do is love yourself, you know. About to pop out. Yes, Misha, I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Indie Sounds. Hi, Jillian. Okay, let's see. We have coffins, so huge endings, huge rebirths, right? Huge endings. And you guys are expecting something, right? You know that if there's a high risk, there's a high reward. It's almost like you're not going to leave certain things behind and take certain risks without the expectation that there's something new, because I'm hearing the law of assumption. So it's almost like you're stepping out assuming that, you know, something's about to happen and you can feel it. Even if everyone else thinks you're crazy. Yeah, thoughts. It's like you guys are thinking about that bigger picture. And he's creating a thought form where, again, he has this thought and his emotions are bioelectrical charges, and it reinforces that thought, and that creates a thought form. And then as soon as you act on that with action, right? This is why Spirit's telling you to double down, all 10 toes down, standing on business. You collapse that through space-time, okay? And there's a lag time. This is literally like, what do they call it? Bucket list. Like gift, right? Receiving, like expect to receive, you know, your action has a reaction. It's cause and effect. This is laws of the universe, right? And then you have child, which is 5th house elements. This could be something creative. This also could be it's like a gift from the gods that comes in after a risk, because 5th house is also about gambling. It's about taking risks in life, right? It's like you're expecting to receive something, and you do. All right, let's see what else. I'll talk about that at the end. Gillian, you said something about stargates. Have you experienced these galactic portals and actions yourself? No, everything you're saying resonates with me, and I learned so much from you. Thank you. It's such a pleasure to hold space to talk about things that I know a lot of you guys already resonate with and know, especially at soul level, right? I definitely have, to say the least. You have occupation. This could be concerning your legacy. This could be concerning, again, your world image. This is 10th house energy. And in my astrological deck, it talks about your status goes beyond this world. So your spiritual rank and the spiritual work that you've been doing, the spiritual fruits of your labor are going to materialize into the physical fruits of your labor. That's how it works. Ether collapses into matter, you know, when you're having a 3rd dimensional experience, whether that's consciously or unconsciously. And with occupation, get ready for a new status change. I'm hearing upgrade, so this could be a spiritual rank. I'm hearing you're going at a level up in the tax bracket, okay? So there could be something about your recognition. You also have pathways, so there's a new path opening up for you guys. This is going to be a huge transformation with the yellow butterflies. It represents death and rebirth. It's also a path with longevity on it. 10th house is also to do with the way that you show up on the world stage community. This is 11th house. Some of you, this is online. This is 10th and 11th house. So this is also to do with your savings, okay, that you feel like are in alignment with your aspirations and future goals. 11th house is to do with savings that come in from 10th house, from your career. And this is something that I'm hearing is going to sustain you over a lifetime. Okay, so it's something that you're going to continue doing, that you feel like your purpose is guiding everything that you do. And occupation, some of you, this could be a rise in status, like you may be going viral online or viral amongst a community of some kind. But it's almost like this is an audience with 11th house. So there's people that are going to be observing almost the hard work that you've done, and all the course that you've had is going to have some type of effect. I'm hearing that that's going to now transpire in the physical realm, okay? Make it rain, baby. Yes, Caroline. Yes, we have message of concern, right? So this is almost like something that comes in and it shocks you when it comes to lovers, higher timelines opening up. There could be contracts. I'm hearing bursting through the door. Okay, so let's see. Yes, Ariel. You shouldn't really care what other people think of you when people barely know themselves, you know? We also have thief. So as I say that, I feel like, again, there's going to be people that have those intentions. But again, I feel like you're going to be seeing through these taxing energy exchanges or taxing dynamics. Let's just clear that energy a little bit, you know, just because I was talking about that. That was like my intention while shuffling. All right, let's see what else is coming in for you. So again, it's being very we have courthouse, so this could be legal documents of some kind, but like I'm hearing the Galactic Federation, so it's like your higher cosmic self, right? And archetypes have now considered you for this. I'm hearing their course has also had an effect. So I feel like I'm hearing some people's karma is watching you move on. Yeah, you literally have bad health, so some people are not going to be in a good way, okay, when this happens. And then you have judification, so this has already been decided. All right, I'm hearing your healing journey comes with a lot of goodbyes, but I'm hearing it's worth the trade-off. Again, you have concerns, so some of you, this is something that you've been debating here for a while. But again, I'm hearing high risk, high reward, so it's definitely worth the trade-off. Yes, sudden wealth, it's definitely worth the trade-off, right? Trade. You talk about investments, the return on your investment, the investment on yourself is about to be wild. It's about to be wild. Okay, 777 is also about your life path. So again, you guys are going on to do something in the physical realm, main male, that is completely congruent with your life path, right? Bear with me, guys. I'm like, okay, let's see. I'm sitting on a pillow. All right, let's see. Let's get a star child message for you. Oh, let's do this after. I kind of want to get a spirit animal message for you. Galactic reading, yes. Guinea pig, we have do your part to illuminate the universe, Archangel Mary. So again, with Mary Magdalene frequency, you guys are definitely being, I'm hearing, ignited by some kind of divine blaze that's consuming you. We have Dare to Be Different at the base with Archangel Jophiel. So there's something about you're about to stand out, but in the best way possible. You're definitely, I'm hearing, going to be seen as like this etheric guide. You're having like an otherworldly quality about you, supernatural beauty about you. That's definitely going to have you stand out, okay? But there's something about, allow that to work in your favor, all right? Allow that to work in your favor. Let's see. I also, yeah, let's take a look at a star child message. Yeah, that's true. Emerging timelines. Ariel said that as well, where people will project upon you. Yeah, just get ready for that, you know. I feel like you're going to see a lot of, you're going to invoke a different emotional responses from people, and this is unresolved emotions that are coming to the surface in unconscious ways. But it is really important because the more gray matter that you're growing in the brain, the more contrast you're going to see externally. Just discern it, don't judge it, but observe it and begin to translate people's exaggerated emotions and responses, because usually those unconscious exaggerated emotions are a call for love that do stem from fear of I'm hearing losing you, okay, losing an old version of yourself that you just no longer are operating on. You guys are going to be able to hold space for that paradox and that contrast, you know, accept people as they are, the way that they operate, and see all what's going to free you guys is literally seeing everything like rooted as a call for love or an act of love. If it's a call for love, then it's rooted in fear. If it's an act of love, then it's rooted in love, and you guys are operating in love. So you're going to be able to discern this very quickly. You can hold space in a way for others that aren't able to hold space for themselves in that way just yet, okay? So just trust that. You have cities of light, which is super interesting. So you guys are being guided to, again, literally like some kind of new portal. We have indigo child as well, so you guys might resonate with that at the base. I'm hearing one more because you have star connection right behind that. So let's see what one more is, and I'll go ahead and read some of this for you guys. So yeah, just ask yourself, when you have these exaggerated emotional responses from people, we have the cosmic self and Syrian emissaries. So again, you guys could, you could be basically a fractal of yourself that's existing in a higher time dimension that is overseeing. I'm hearing this is like your oversoul, the human experience. You're coming into a conscious co-creation, and it's helping you bypass, I'm hearing, a lot of these distractions, okay, that are superfluous, and it's helping you again direct your creative life force towards things that are productive and not counterproductive, okay, that are co-creative and not counter-creative. That's the energy that I'm getting there. So let me go ahead and read some of this for you guys with cities of light, because we're definitely being guided by many fractals of self existing in a higher, I'm hearing they can foresee your destiny before it unfolds, so they can help you prevent things instead of trying to reverse the damage of it. So we have telos, Adama, inner earth, etheric retreats, family of light, inner earth communication, new earth potential. So this is connecting with your Lemurian family. It basically talks about feeling overwhelmed in humanity's circumstances and seeing the potential for a new paradigm where you guys are now. The cities of light is about great healing and wisdom. It's a safe haven and a possibility for new earth. It also talks about you being connected with your greater potential in your personal life. There's etheric pathways that lead you to the city of light, where you can meet many family members of your light family. So again, a lot of you, this is new star connections that are coming in, that are translating in the physical realm, where as you connect with your cosmic self, I feel like there's specific Syrian soul contracts that are being deployed to you during this time that are going to assist you in your ascension, okay? I'm hearing they're going to help you bypass a lot of, yeah, you even have sacred mountains and Arcturians. I don't even know where that came from. So there's multiple galactic interest in your mission because you have the Syrians and Arcturians. So you definitely have higher fractal versions of self that are existing in other planetary star systems. And just with Sacred Mountain as well, that's something about you guys being provided a safe pilgrimage to the space-time continuum to enter into your desired plane of existence, bypassing, I'm hearing, a lot of unnecessary distractions. So I feel like you're going to see it for what it is, accept it for what it is, and not try to change it or impart anything on it. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to change yourself and the way that you navigate these experiences. And I'm hearing not waste your energy, okay? It's a depletion of your life force. You need to be really intentional with the things, people, and circumstances that you invest into. And yeah, that's really what's coming through. And again, with cosmic self, for those of you that don't know, that might be new to the channel, you have multiple fragments of self. This is literally one vessel in a third dimensional alpha lifeline right now, but you extend far beyond this physical vessel. You're more multidimensional than you are physical. Only 2% of your DNA is physical. The rest of your DNA, they call junk DNA, and it's multidimensional. So through quantum non-locality, you guys are able to receive some kind of divine assistance and guidance from your higher self that is able to see the human experience on earth, okay, and all the drama that may be eluding you during this time, or hardships or contrast, from a higher perspective, so that you can move through it onto the path of least resistance, okay. And this is going with your natural evolution process, okay? And there's something around, again, these higher archetypal forms, like, for example, Sirian and Arcturians, they exist in higher bandwidths of frequency light. So their archetypal manifestations take place. You can see how they kind of look here due to the natural laws of physics of their environment. So they're operating in a higher frequency, and it's not somewhere that's out here, it's all within you, okay? It's all within you already. So I feel like you're able to tune into the mysteries of the universe within you, especially with, you had the Anunnaki like codes at the base. I feel like you're activating some kind of dormant DNA where you're gonna see, you even have memories of Atlantis behind there, like past life, parallel life, memories, I feel like abilities. I feel like you're recovering a lot right now, or at least you will be. I'm hearing prepare to go through like an energetic upgrade of some kind that's going to quantum leap you into another realm. That's almost what it feels like. But yeah, you have multiple, again, like galactic versions of self, galactic archetypal manifestations of self with the cosmic self that are assisting you when it comes to this safe passage onto your desired outcome, because I'm hearing your destiny cannot be stopped. All right, there's something around that. Yeah, again, this is like a co-creation that's happening. It's a conscious co-creation that's going on here. So yeah, there's a lot that's going on there. Let me go ahead and read a little bit of the, I want to take a look at the specific galactic families that came up, because that's going to be super interesting, as well as the cosmic self. So the cosmic self is Metatron's cube. So again, they're assisting you when it comes to being the glitch within the matrix, essentially, okay? And I'm hearing you have some kind of cheat codes. This could be like cymatic frequencies that you guys are going to learn. I feel like you're going to download or anchor it down, some type of information and divine assistance and guidance that's going to assist you in your ascension. I'm just keep hearing bypass. So there's a lot of things that you're going to be able to bypass, all right? Any kind of like distractions. Let's take a look at the cosmic self. So this is number 7. I love this card. You're a cosmic being, cosmic multidimensional healing, seeing beyond illusion, staying confident in your truth. So again, this is multidimensional codes that are going to be healing to guide your earthly journey. So again, you are existing in many dimensions of time simultaneously, okay? And when you begin to perceive things through the eyes of the soul, your third eye, this is your multi-sensory perception system, where you can now attune to higher frequencies of light, okay, higher bandwidths of frequency light, and then you're able to actually project these specific stargates. I'll talk about that in another video, but I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother rabbit hole right now, okay? So your cosmic self, this is basically allowing your cosmic self to guide you, okay? Your higher archetypal manifestation existing in a higher time dimension, a higher frequency to guide your human experience. So has something been holding you back? As your cosmic self, I've come to show you how infinite you are. So you guys are being reminded of your infinite potential here. I've come to show you that you're not your identity or your ego and your emotions, right? All these experiences are part of your evolution within an expansive system of light, but you are none of these facets, okay? So you're not the experiences that have happened, that you've signed onto, okay? You're not this physical vessel. You are the timeless consciousness that navigates these experiences, okay? That navigates a finite experience on Earth, being an infinite being, okay? This is not, I'm hearing the end is only the beginning, okay? So have you felt limited or small at some times? This is about you connecting with your star child, self, and realizing that you are not limited, okay? You're not limited in any type of way, shape, or form. And you're basically sending ripples throughout the space-time continuum through the actions that you're taking in the now, okay? This is a divine plan that you guys are aligned with right now. And it says that you need to trust the bigger picture, okay? Because from this overview of your cosmic self, it can, I'm hearing, allow you to gain a lot of foresight into your destiny before it unfolds. Anyone or anything that could be a liability to this path, okay? It could be a distraction from this path, is going to be exposed during this time. But yeah, this could be research that you guys are doing on different planetary star systems and their inhabitants. This is a cosmic connection where you can connect to these other fractals of self, okay? Again, Sirians and Arcturians, you have a lot of different connections, a lot of different fractals. And you're existing in more than one simultaneously. You know, Source is experiencing itself as all. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Arcturian connections too. Since this came up, this talks about pure white light, DNA healing, sacred geometry, removing negativity, advanced spiritual guidance. So this is about you integrating your Arcturian fractal, okay, of self. So this is about transforming fear into love, confusion into clarity to help dissolve the ego into the light. Okay, so you're taking none of this personally. It's all just vibrational during this point in time, okay? So again, yes, Kimberly, yes, we are all gods having a human experience, essentially, right? We are Source experiencing itself through us. So Arcturian messengers are on your path because you are due to receive a great healing light. All right, that's what's going on during this time. So this is helping you clear any blockages, implants, or portals that divert from creator intention. Okay, so anyone or anything that comes in to attempt to divert you or sway you off of your path, because I'm seeing the octopus and the squids. I'm hearing squid games, so again, just know it's all part of like the cosmic game here, where people may try to sway you off of your path, but it's just an invitation to reinforce what it is that you know through action, right? Your belief systems. If you've drawn this card, it's because you're healing these issues in your own energy field for someone else or the world at large. Okay, so this is not obvious to the analytical mind, but the Arcturians invite you to look deeper during this time. Okay, so again, you're releasing yourself from fear-based consciousness. You're healing your heart. You're here to rectify all that has been distorted or interfered with, and you're restoring your natural path as a creator in the physical body, because again, Source is literally infinite potential. You are an extension of infinite potential, which means that you're a fragmented piece of infinite potential, and you are literally infinite potential. So yeah, you should remember yourself as such. You have some connection with the Arcturians. Reclaim your natural birthright. Okay. Yeah, it's very interesting. You're learning how to clear these energies that may come in and try to sabotage you. That's what it's talking about. Ignorant beings have created tunnels through this space-time continuum. If unnoticed, remain doorways that can be used to sabotage the light. So this is why you're being told to really close out those cycles and enforce clear boundaries during this time. And this is helping you remove any like epigenetic corruption. So as you begin to express your multidimensional DNA, you are now attuning into the whole of who you are and not just a small fragment of your infinite potential, right? You guys are expanding and recovering your multidimensional memory. And as you do so, you remember yourself as a divine being roaming the earthly realm. Now, who's going to tell you about yourself when people barely know themselves, you know, other fragments that are still deities lost and sleeping in matter? That's basically what's going on here. And epigenetically, this is about you guys being able to reprogram yourself, reprogram your avatar and your energy signature to a higher degree, because as you focus on your healing journey, you'll also pull forward your generational lineages on Earth as well as your starseed lineages. Okay, that's your ancestors can ascend through your own ascension journey. That's what's going on right now, and that's why it feels so huge. All right, this is also about Atlantis. So again, I'm not going to get into all of that, but I'm sure a lot of you know. If you know, you know. So yeah, this is also connection to the Pleiadians. We'll go ahead and read Sirian and Mysteries as well, because you guys might resonate with the Sirius starseeds. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sirian starseeds. Dream for new Earth, time now for a magical life, planetary architects, light family. Okay. So we are Sirians, we are the divine architects of planet Earth, creating the bedding for Lemurian energy to descend. You might recognize our energy as the divine support that allowed Lemurian humans to come onto Earth. So this basically talks about, this is helping you bring yourself to a higher dimensional plane of existence, okay? You may be in this world, but you're not of this world. It also talks about knowing that the new Earth is upon us and return to the consciousness of your whole self, okay? The rule of ego is coming to an end. It's replaced by sparkling magic. The magical journey is waiting for you to begin, but don't wait too long. If you wait, then you are holding on to the illusion of time. In the new paradigm, you're dreaming yourself out of time. Okay, so there's a lot that's going on. You're stepping into your magical abilities, and that magic follows you wherever you guys go. Okay, you are the magic, so it cannot leave you. When you're infinite potential, you can take infinite potential into anything that you choose to create into your earthly experience. So yeah, maybe you're working on yourself more. These problems are simpler than you think. This is knowing that you can work on anything right now, and you're letting go of an idea or fixing or solving anything in your life. This is knowing that Syrians are with you during this time, okay? So the Syrians are with you, your higher self, which is descending into matter. So again, you are literally your higher self anchoring into your physical vessel. So you are your higher self in physical form. You are not separate from these entities. You are not separate from these time dimensions. You are literally able to access them all within the here and now. Essentially, the present moment is a portal into all dimensional timelines, and that's the Stargate that's opening up for you guys. So you are literally a cosmic being. You know, you are your cosmic self, essentially. So this is asking yourself to bring your dreams to life, right? Without any conditioned beliefs on them. There's a knowing, right? You don't have to suffer, right? For your dreams to manifest. This is something that can effortlessly flow through you, all right? So yeah, you have multiple galactic interests, okay, from multiple time dimensions. And you have storm at the base. So again, there's something around like a huge transformation that's about to occur. Anyone or anything that's getting swept out of your experience right now is for a surface. I'm hearing you're going through like a karmic clearing during this time. I'm also hearing that this deck, I need to pull one more message from it. So let's see. Let me catch up with you guys as well. And again, with Sacred Mountain, you guys are definitely being guided. You're being provided a safe pilgrimage through the space-time continuum to divert any kind of distractions. Let's see. You guys are lit in the chat. What? Remember Joseph, ethereal, seer. Yeah. Joseph was carried by water. Joseph as well, carried by water. No, Moses. Oh, Joseph and the jealous brothers. That's almost what I get as well. That's so interesting. And he had a dream, right? He had like a prophecy. And he ended up being like what? Like a pharaoh. He ended up being like a king. So there's something around, again, if given the opportunity, people will try to throw you into that hole in the ground. And he came out with like a rainbow cloak. And everyone underestimated him. Joseph. Was it Joseph that parted the Red Sea, or was it Moses? I'm pretty sure Moses parted the Red Sea. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, with parting the Red Sea, that's so congruent with one of the oracle messages. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's a blessed. It's going to be like a gift is given to you from the gods. It basically talks about you're going to see the universe part the Red Sea for you. And I almost get with Arcturian and Syrian missionaries, there's something about literally them parting the Red Sea for you, and a new like, you know, mystery. Like, it's like peekaboo, you know, that's almost what I'm seeing right there. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else wanted to come up. Yeah, we have Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. And that was what the message was when we were kind of like being asked to pull this deck again. Because again, there's something about a karmic board clearing. And with violet light, they want you to use your crown chakra to be able to transmute any just soul contracts that no longer serve you. Again, a lot of you need to go through like a karmic board type of clearing energy. And there's no coincidences in regards to the story that people have played in your life, but there's something about honoring the soul growth that came from that, and also not attaching to it. So this is spiritual retreat space that holds a powerful energy of transformation and transmutation. It can be visited in meditation and invoked through prayer and affirmation. This is basically about you being given the opportunity to detach from lower vibrational experiences and turn darkness into light. So again, this is basically being able to see life through the eyes of the soul and see the hidden blessing in disguise through what you basically thought was the worst thing that ever happened to you. You know, Spirit's saying that heartbreak embeds and houses the seed of love. You know, it's like you've been able to learn to love yourself. You know, some things broke your heart, but they also fixed your vision, right? They allowed you to come back to yourself. Some of you went through a lot of trauma to be able to remember yourself. You know, it kind of invoked that remembering, that awakening. So this is a gateway of alchemy, right? So you guys are going through major transmutation. It's helping you further accelerate along your path, and you're turning it into a golden opportunity. Okay, so there's something about you're just using this energy Oh yeah, you know what this reminds me of? You know, especially if there's exaggerated emotions that people may be projecting upon you during this time, I'm hearing that you're going to be able to use that trigger that may come to the surface as a jolt of energy that you'll feel. Okay, like let's say somebody says an inverted truth, right, to you, and it's a call for love. You can use that jolt of energy and transmute that, okay? And you can see it as, okay, that's a call for love, that's rooted in fear. We are a loving being. We're going to transmute that energy, that jolt of energy. You can use that as disposal to your advantage. Energy is not created nor destroyed. It's only transferred or recycled. So you're able to transfer that energy into a higher octave, and you can use that as disposal to your advantage, okay? Let me give you an example. Think about Adele. She's coming up right now. She went through heartbreak, but then within that experience also seeded and housed the energy of love, okay? So she was able to take suffering, take fear, and whatever that was, and transmute it into art, right? She allowed that to be her muse. And because of that, she went global, right? From all those stories. If those experiences never happened, okay, in her life, then she wouldn't be where she is today, okay? So there's something about loving the experiences that have shaped you and then taking it another step further and using that to further accelerate along your path. That's where your biggest pain becomes your superpower. You know, it's like the moment that Peter Parker was bit by the poisonous spider and then it activated his, you know, abilities. That's basically what's going on, right? This is you being a master alchemist in this experience, and you're not just going to return the energy to sender. I always say use that energy, convert that energy and use it as disposal to your advantage, because you can use that to really light a fire up under you and be like, you know what, you may not be proud of me, but I'm proud of myself, right? You can be a witness to your own growth and you're not seeking that external acceptance. So this is knowing that you're, again, being brought to transformation by your angels and guides. You have many, many celestial light helpers. They are encouraging you to see all that you are in a space of radical transformation. Transformation can be overwhelming, but know the hand of the divine is leading the way. All past trauma is now being cleared from your energy. Stay focused on releasing all of the energies that are no longer serving you. And the message that I'm getting now is like, think about where Adele must think about like her life, right? It's almost like she sees the love in that experience. She sees that it's kind of allowed her to, it can be her catalyst. You know, that's almost what Spirit's telling you right now. Allow it to be your catalyst. So if any fear is rising up inside of you now, know that it's simply a call for love, right? That's literally what we're talking about. Fear, right? And that call for love and exaggerated emotions, it's a call for love. It's rooted in fear. When you break everything down, even like anger, people that may be angry at you, okay, are really just angry at themselves. Anger is the coward's revenge for being intimidated and people being intimidated by you. Everything is just a layer emotion, right? And when you break it down to the primary emotion, it's always rooted back in fear, okay? Fear of not being accepted. That's why people judge, right? It's linked to our own personal history, which is really a confession where people may see your acceleration on your path, and that contrast makes you become the mirror that really makes them see their stagnancy. You know, you become the mirror that really makes people see themselves. And that's what happens. And that's why on your healing journey, it comes with a lot of goodbyes, because some people are only meant to be with that unhealed version of you. When you decide to move out of stagnancy and you begin to step outside of your comfort zone where you can change and you can grow, you know, you begin to show to others where they also continue these cycles of suffering because they do not want to change, because they attach to their suffering, they attach to the stories that have taken place, they attach to the characters that played a part in their story. I'm hearing they don't know when to let go, whereas you guys are moving through this experience very detached. You're not going against the natural flow of evolution, okay? So the strongest form of love, you know, allow it into your inner circles to support you through this transformational time. You're an alchemist with the capacity to take all the leaden aspects of your life and turn them into golden opportunities. You can align your life with the divine plan now and live in a more purposeful way. So basically what this is saying is that you can use any kind of energy right now when it comes to your human experience. Listen, you literally, this is what you come down on earth for. Let me tell you. Your soul comes to the third density for rapid expansion through contrast. You do not grow without resistance, okay? And you guys are practicing spiritual athleticism in this experience, okay? So it's through the resistance that you can grow. It's not until you're left with no other option that you begin to discover how strong you are. And that's exactly what's going on right now. Some of you have been literally pushed up against a wall to the point where you're unlocking your quantum super abilities. You know, you're doing things now, or you're being called to step out and do things that you have never even considered before, because you now feel discomfort within your comfort zone. That's really what's going on. So yeah, you guys are leveraging as a quantum being, you know, that's really what's going on. I had so much more that I can go on, but I'm not going to go on like a huge rant. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead and take a look at a spirit guide message too. An angel number message. Yeah, get them spiritual muscles in shape. Yes, Misha. As I'm saying, it's like spiritual athleticism, right? And it gets easier and easier, you know? And it's not that this experience gets easier, but you get more advanced at playing this cosmic game. Transmute the pain into something amazing, right? Yes, that's pure alchemy, ethereal. Seer, you know, like transmutation is literally alchemy at its best. It's being able to see, take fear and feel where we may hold ourselves back, you know? Maybe this is fear of like how other people may view you, you know, maybe this is shame. And it's knowing that you don't have to take on the suffering of others. You don't have to do the right thing and stay in a box invented by people who are afraid. You know, it's time to do something out of the box. That's what Pluto and Aquarius is all about. And again, you chose, okay, your cosmic self chose, when it fractalizes itself, okay, to have its earth experience as you in this vessel, same consciousness, different time dimension. You're also a part of this entity. This entity is experiencing itself through you. Okay, do you understand? You chose the optimal set of conditions for yourself. Okay, your epsilon sigma level chose the optimal set of conditions. It could literally see this was going to be the hardest thing that you were going to go through. It wasn't going to be easy. No one said it was going to be easy. Okay, you went through a lot of your life experiences. Okay, all the hardships, everything. However, those moments are here to support your transformation. Okay, they're here for you to experience the most amount of contrast, to be able to go from I'm hearing like rags to riches. Okay, you're going from rags to recognition. You're going from literally two opposite ends of contrast. That's what you're here to do. You're here to experience contrast and be transformed from that contrast, okay? And to love yourself in both, to learn to love yourself in both, okay? And once you learn to love yourself here, you're going to be catapulted here, okay? Because you are not separate from this. There's an illusion of separation. So you chose the optimal set of conditions for you to be able to basically experience the most amount of mass. I'm hearing remembrance of your own divinity. So a lot of you are just coming back to that remembrance. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, everything has been leading me up to this point, you know? It's that type of vibe. We have 777 in alignment. So this talks about your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It's within reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. 777, you guys are in alignment, right? This is your divine assignment. You're in alignment. 111, destiny. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you're manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. Life is always happening for me, and I allow myself to lean into what feels good. So really, again, you guys are in alignment with your destiny. That's what this is. In alignment with your destiny. And it's all that you already are. It's not something that you'd rather be, okay? So you all not act surprised when it comes in for you. Let's take a look at a astrological message as well. But yeah, you literally had multiple galactic families come in, multiple galactic, and I'm also hearing like other planetary star system connections are coming through as well, where somebody that you've had on a cosmic level on the ethereal plane and higher have descended onto Earth to go through their own separate, again, contrast, to be able to expand and remember their own divinity, okay? And now there's new world lines that are getting ready to collide. So a lot of you, there's new connections that are coming in, right? Again, we have a notification, prepare to go viral overnight, okay? There's that type of energy. You have Moon in Virgo, contentment coming out. So this is about the seeds that you guys have been sowing for many lifetimes are going to be harvesting, okay? So prepare to harvest the fruits of your labor. You have serve your higher purpose. This is about the application of your free will and it being completely congruent with the soul's highest expression. I'm hearing get ready to move mountains. Overlooked to overbooked. That's right, 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓼. I love that. Literally, things are about to come in hot. Okay, Libra. That's so funny because Libra is about clientele. It's about the marketplace. It's about customers and also your connections to others. This could also be people wanting to work with you, work for you. Okay, this is co-working dynamics as well. Connections to 6th house. But yeah, this is usually people that are going to be integrated into your everyday experience. So this definitely could be a fluctuation, a huge influx. Okay, when I'm hearing interest and admirers. You have Uranus energy. This comes in explosive, right? This comes in like a sudden shock out of the blue. Uranus is like sudden opportunities, connections to technology. It could be online. But yeah, a sudden potential, right? That reveals itself to you. I'm seeing like Uranus transit your natal vertex right now, which is like destiny's gate opens up and suddenly there's a huge influx, right? People assisting you along your path with your working projects. People assisting you, right? New clientele, whatever this may be for you. Something huge in alignment with your soul's purpose, the sun behind that. From overlooked to overbooked. I love that, 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓭. Again, that's the contrast, right? That's what you're here to experience. I love the spiritual athleticism metaphor. That makes complete sense. Yeah, that's what it is, right? You're here to build that spiritual stamina, you know? And it requires consistency. So, yeah, get ready. Only book I've ever... Overbooked and unshook. Yeah, that's exactly it, Misha. Like, you guys better not act surprised when it comes in, because I get like a pinch me I'm dreaming moment, you know, where it's like she has a magic wishing dust and suddenly she wakes up in a new parallel reality in a new body, right? And she has her dream job and she's in her dream reality. But you have to understand as well, like when you make those quantum leaps, it takes an acclimation period, right? It's like you guys are gonna have to get used to adjusting. Like, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it and more, you know. It's that type of energy. So it's like I'm hearing the time is right for success and prepare for a rapid rise to success. Okay, but yeah, something is definitely coming in like very unexpectedly that serves your soul's higher purpose, right? As you guys stride out into new territory. We have Jupiter right behind that. Double Jupiter energy, by the way, and also Neptune. So this is something that you don't see with Neptune. Jupiter is about expansion. Wherever Jupiter is, things grow. What else can we do? Let's get some starseed messages since we have the galactic family out here. Let's go and see. We have trust your path. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? So you need to be proud of yourself, even though everybody else may not be proud of you, because you have unbound, releasing soul contracts, past lives, right? And again, contracts. So again, I feel like you guys are being debriefed from contracts that are now steering you off of your path, and it's really allowing you to just master a self-trust and cultivate a deeper sense of self-trust and self-love. And love is a verb, it's not a noun. It does require follow-through and action. So show yourself that you love yourself. Don't have anything extend beyond its due date. You know, when you allow, think about it, like with food, for example, are you going to eat anything that's beyond its due date? What's it going to do if you eat it or digest it? Think about it, right? You're going to get ill. It's going to manifest dis-ease in the body. Same thing. Apply that to every single aspect of your life. Partnerships, connections, you know, recognize where you feel that dis-ease and do something about it. You don't have to stay in suffering. You don't have to stay in cycles or situations. If you've done that once, why are you going to do that again? That thing needs to get thrown in the bin. Okay, do you understand? Like, that's literally what needs to happen. And you're making room for something more. You don't have a bunch of right? Fridges in the metaphysical realm, they represent restoration, okay? They represent restoring things, right? Preserving things. Why are you going to preserve anything that has already, it's gone beyond its due date? You know, there's nothing to preserve. You know, this is about accepting death. It's like Pluto, right? With its death grip. There's two ways that you can relate to endings, and Spirit wants you to see endings as new beginnings. Death is only a glimpse into new dimensions where new stories can begin to play out. The longer that you postpone leaving and losing and making room, right, and removing what's not for you, the longer you also postpone the good from coming in. That's literally what's going on right now. Okay, so trust your path, even if you have to walk as a sovereign being, even if you have to walk it alone. You won't be alone for long, and you're also never really alone in the quantum realms. Okay. We have and Orca elders share your song frequency of sound, diving deep in your earth. It's happening. Keep holding your vision. And you guys are definitely being guided by the non-physical realms with whales. Whales also represent deja vu. So you guys may be experiencing like deja vu is basically where two separate streams of awareness collide. And as they collide, you have this remembrance or this feeling, right? That, oh my gosh, I've felt this feeling before, but it's an inaccurate recollection or circumstances. Like, I've dreamt this moment before. You're about to experience all of those synchronicities because you have a weight, even at the base, where it's almost telling you to like focus, right? Focus on the path that you're walking on. Make sure every step that you take, every decision that you make, everywhere that you invest your energy into serves your highest purpose, okay? Oh, I just got a notification about jealousy as well. And it was basically my sister, she said that they're jealous of one of the cats, and cats represent your intuition. So people could be like jealous about your intuition, right? Or jealous about how well you understand and you've cultivated a strong sense of self-trust when it comes to deciding what's for you and what isn't for you, you know? So don't allow people to instill doubt into you. That's another big message that's coming through. No, it's shifting probabilities. Yeah, that's exactly it, Shayo. Shifting probabilities. You have infinite possibilities and outcomes. So really it's about it's not that you don't have enough, it's that there's so many and you have to be really intentional about the things that you do want to experience. Let me catch up on what you guys are saying in the chat. Should I think of what else? We'll also get any timing and see if any timing cards are significant. We have in a few days, okay? So this is coming in way faster than you think. This is also like the autumn leaves coming down. So it's like be prepared to enter into a new season. You guys are going through a refinement period, like a shedding process right now. You also have on holiday reversed. So this is like your period of going MIA is over, okay? There's something about it's time to step out into the spotlight, because on holiday is usually about the hermit. When it's like this, it's like the hermit has to step into the spotlight. So there's something about, and then you have December right now, right here, right now, right? December is time to put yourself out there. Sagittarius season, right? That's what we have just around the corner after that. So some type of contract comes through, right? Something's just around the corner. You guys have to put yourself out there to be seen, prepare for a season of exposure, okay? That's the energy that's coming through. Again, December in a few days. Now's the time. That's what Spirit's saying. The Claires are online. Yes. The Wi-Fi connection is crazy. You know, like the connection to all of your psychic gifts and abilities is crazy. Stop mourning the weekdays to the matrix. Weekends. You're casting this in 2 days. Jealous that you didn't settle, Misha. Oof. Oof. Jealous. Again, jealousy is a layered emotion. So peel it back, you'll find fear there. And you'll find that exaggerated emotion of jealousy stemming from fear of not being enough. And if other people judge you for it, that judgment, again, is a confession of their own fear, okay? That judgment is actually, there was something that was coming through in regards to that. That judgment is an assessment to see if they're safe, if they're going to be accepted, if they're going to be rejected. You know, judgment is usually it's giving somebody a false concept of safety, okay, where they're like trying to evaluate if they're safe in a situation, okay, and how they need to act. And usually if it comes from very unconscious roots. Yeah. I don't even know, guys. It's like I ran out of decks and cards. Okay, let's see. Let's pull one message from Let Go Flow. I feel like there's more than one that's going to come out. Yeah, we have I am, and this is the end. I am that I am, right? Self-reflection is needed. Personal responsibility. Your world is your reflection. So you guys need to take spiritual accountability right now. This is the end, followed by new beginnings. Get ready for the best to come. Close old doors, right? And I am is basically the Aries acronym, where it's like, I am going to do this. You know, I am doing this. I am this, you know? It's like, I'm not somebody that does this, I'm somebody that does this. It's like the embodiment, I am. So it's like, you are the embodiment of endings and new beginnings, and you are the walking definition of that, okay? It's something that you're going to look back in hindsight to. And I am is about taking action, right? This is knowing that you are, I am ready, I am willing, I am able, okay? So move on at the base. Look at this. Stop wasting your energy. It's time to let go. You deserve better. This is your warning. You have been warned, okay? You've been warned. With love. Okay. Let's see. New subby. Welcome, Sin. Glad I caught alive. Everything has been super spot on, even down to the small things I've been seeing, hearing, feeling. So glad you received that clarification for what you already know. Sometimes it's just nice to get that external reminder or validation. And the third D. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. Diana Ross. Yes, Matron. 100%. I'm coming out. And it's funny because there's a lot of actually songs by Diana Ross that I've been hearing lately. But yeah, that's it. It's the hermit coming into the spotlight. Shining my authenticity, unapologetically, Kimberly. Yeah. New entity emerging, 100%. Okay. I'm like, on call, should we do more? How long have we been here? Over an hour. Okay, it's fine. I'm not really, time's just an illusion, you know? I'm just trying to figure out. Is there any questions that you guys have collectively that you'd want me to cover right now? Oh, let's get some TD messages as well. This is like the only deck I haven't worked with yet. Let's see what you're in alignment with. Goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. So your spiritual rank is going to translate into a physical rank, okay, with goldfish. And I'm seeing the rainbow goldfish right now. So there's something different about you that's going to have you stand out. I don't know if anyone remembers like the rainbow goldfish story. And we have solid foundations, success with effort. So again, any compromised foundations are being, I'm hearing obliterated. What? Yeah, we have a kick, right? Increase your effort. So again, this is about you guys using that as a catalyst, right? So maybe you're now like really feeling empowered about endings, which you should be. We have, again, a period of ill health, depression. What happens with the food, right? It's like, why? You should feel. This is just spiritual hygiene. Okay, that's what it is. It's spiritual hygiene. Just like you have physical hygiene, emotional hygiene, spiritual hygiene too. Your dark woman could be significant. You guys may be a dark woman, or you could be dealing with one. We have secret admirer. Okay, you guys could be being admired, whether you're on the either end of the spectrum. You guys could be being admired by a dark woman, or you may be the dark woman that's being admired. We have strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So I feel like, again, you're able to use this isn't like you guys are a master alchemist, right? You study it like as calculus. You accept all vibes, not just good vibes only. You're a master alchemist. You'll take whatever life can throw you. We have family wishes. So again, you just use this as a way to make your dreams come true. You know, there's that type of energy. But yeah, we have someone is leaving your life, and then we have Jug, light-hearted, carefree time with 𝓲𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓼 at the base. So it's like you guys are definitely feeling alleviated. I feel like there's a huge weight that's being lifted off of your shoulders. I'm hearing you're getting a monkey off of your back type of vibe. Maybe this is just from you making a decision before even taking action. But you have depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you at the base. So I feel like this is something that you're leaving behind. You no longer want to stay in situations or circumstances that you feel like just literally leave you feeling like you're stepping around eggshells to some kind of degree. We have good advice from a wise person at the base. So you could be receiving some kind of good advice there. This could be from your higher self, because it usually shows wisdom. We have dagger, fear, worry, tense situations. So you'll be able to come out the other side of them. You also have 4-leaf clover. So there's some kind of good fortune that does come to you. We have dealings with a fair man, could be significant, okay? We also have firecracker excitement. So you guys may be excited about something that you're doing here. We also have happiness that's split. So you could be very happy with an outcome of something. And then you also have coffin, so someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, okay? Endings and new beginnings in disguise. You're not really leaving anything behind or losing anything, because it says that you really felt like something was lacking, which is like a 5 of coins energy, whether that's money, whether that's goals or love. It's like you guys are going after more. And we have financial pinch, so there's like, again, maybe you felt like there wasn't worth... it wasn't worth holding on to, you know? There was nothing of really great value to hold on to left. That's almost what I get there. I'm running out of trauma, sure. Not sure what to write about. No. Yeah, that's how you know you're getting ready to to transcend the human experience. Okay, but you know what? Your life can be 99% great, but there can always be that 1% of contrast, and that 1% is always going to be there, okay? But what you choose to focus on becomes greater, and it becomes larger, and you give more attention and energy there. So be really intentional when it comes to where you choose to focus on. Are you focusing on the 99% or the 1%, okay? Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, is there any questions that you guys want me to ask collectively? I just discovered this past week my great-grandmother was a professional singer in her days. I've always wanted to, but struggled. Something changed in me when I found that out, though. Yeah, I feel like the thing that probably changed within you is that you realize that you literally have that fractal of yourself existing within you. You're literally the cells of your grandmother, okay? So you have that same potential and ability within you. That's just dormant. It's just waiting for you to act on it and awaken it, essentially. You're not separate from her in any way. Again, we're all interconnected. Sometimes you just need that inspiration. You realize that it's more local than you think. It wasn't so far away after all. It's literally within you. That same ability. All magical things are around. I know that's right, Mary. I can give you some things to write about, Sheo, if you want. I can give you some things to write about. Like a part of my and their abilities together, exactly. And guess what? Your grandmother continues to express herself through you as well, right? Our ancestors all continue to express themselves through us. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see then. Let me go ahead and see what my normal deck is. And we'll do some messages. You know what? Let me see. I haven't pulled out this deck yet. Let's pull out this deck. I'm here like showing my full collection. Okay, guys, in like 10 minutes we'll go because I have my other pre-recorded reading that we'll be posting anyway, so you guys can show up for that one if you like. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how you guys are going to be showing up, what you're in alignment with. No, let's see what you don't see coming. I kind of want to see that. Let's see what you don't see coming. I'm hearing that you ought to know about, so maybe this is going to be helpful for you. Ooh. Ooh. We have 6 of Hearts, 7 of Hearts, and Page of Coins. Wow. 7 of Hearts. 6 of Hearts, 6 of Cups. This is soul contracts that are coming in for you guys. It's also to do with the new chapter. There could be a past life connection coming in for you guys that's going to assist you. Yeah, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. There could be something around with 7 of Cups. There's going to be multiple actually opportunities that are about to present themselves to you. Okay, there's going to be multiple opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. You're just going to have to be able to discern which one you feel like is more in alignment with your emotional fulfillment and what one you feel like is more in alignment with what you're working towards in terms of your purpose, because you have 8 of Coins here at the base. We'll clarify this. But this is almost like the Mary had a little ram, right? This is like a ram energy. So this is about being able to take action towards the right things. Whatever it is that you've been developing, like a skilled ability or cultivating something within yourself to be able to go out and I'm hearing like perform or execute. What do you feel like is more in alignment with that execution? It's not conflicting to that, but is in more in harmony. All right, Page of Coins, this could be a new financial career opportunity that presents itself to you, or just a new offer that has a lot of potential for growth. But some type of new soul contract is coming in. You're going to have multiple, but there's one within the many, right? Like you could feel overwhelmed, but again, this is representing like choices and their consequences. And the way that you're going to be able to discern this, because I'm seeing the overwhelmed and plenty card, where there's going to be like a feast and buffet that presents itself to you through opportunities, right? To the point where you may feel overwhelmed, but the one thing that you can do is recognize something that feels familiar to you is what you're supposed to avoid. And it basically talks about avoid choosing the same thing that you know leaves you hungry for more, okay? Because there's so much more exploration coming towards you. There's so many new opportunities, each with their own unique outcome. What outcome do you want to be attached to, okay? I'm hearing like I can see into the future. That's so Raven. So I'm hearing the way that you can navigate your way through this situation is living in a frame vibration. As these opportunities present themselves to you, just imagine what would your life be accepting this offer, accepting this invitation. What would that look like? What does that feel like to you? Does it feel like in alignment with where it is you're going, or do you feel like it may be a distraction? Because again, Seven of Cups is like saying that all that glitters, not everything is going to be what it seems type of energy. Like everything is not what it seems. Especially when it comes to you manifesting your life with such ease, there's going to be some type of contrast there, okay? There's going to be some kind of contrast to help you practice your discernment. Yeah, you also have another soul contract card, okay? So this is about what do you want to be tangible results. You have Hierophant, this is contracts coming in, metaphysical that can translate into physical. Some of you, this could be marriage. Some of you, this is going to be you married to your work, right? Married to your legacy, I'm hearing. But this is usually about high levels of commitment, okay? Double, triple soul contracts card. Six of Hearts, the Four of Wands, and the Hierophant are literally soul contract cards. Now, with the Five of Swords here as well, even behind the Hierophant, there's something that you've already cut your losses with. It may return itself around to you. This could be like a ghost coming back from the past, like another past life connection that may present itself to you. With Mercury and Cancer right behind that, Three of Cups, it's like you're going to be able to kind of navigate these situations and discern what feels familiar to you, not paying attention to what people are saying, but what they're not saying, reading between the lines, because there's going to be energy signatures that may have a different face, all right, that you'll be able to spot, and you'll know how to align your actions accordingly. And I feel like your best response is going to be absence to the things that don't align with you, and force those boundaries. And I'm hearing double down on the things that do, the things that feel new to you, okay? Because you're experiencing things of a higher octave, so you're going to reach new levels where there's going to be new devils. They'll come with better disguises, you know, but I feel like you'll be able to discern this. But again, with Seven of Hearts, definitely lots of opportunities, lots of new soul contracts, some new, some old. And I'm hearing you're not here to repeat history, okay? You're not here to repeat history. You're here to learn from it. And you can actually derive and extract the wisdom through your past experiences and now invest that knowledge through pattern recognition into your future. You can now recognize certain patterns. And I'm also hearing like mistakes can be forgiven, but patterns are made to be broken. Okay, so again, this is you entering into this point of divergence and exiting out of these repetitive feedback loops that I'm hearing, since you've broken free may try to like sweep you back in, but you're on the verge of a breakthrough, and right before you level up things, that you're always going to face that level of resistance, okay, before you do so. So yeah, huge soul contracts that are coming in for you. Let me see if I can see what else this may be. I'll be with you guys till the last second. We have Four of Swords, right? Okay, so yeah, this is things that you're definitely healing from. I feel like this is things that you've definitely been able to let go with strength. I feel like you're going to be, strength is also about being the walking embodiment of your higher self and being able to connect with your higher self and assist you when it comes to what it is that you feel like is going to attribute towards your level up. Again, you have the High Priestess and the Star card. So this is about people, circumstances, or situations that you feel like are in this congruency with your higher self. I'm hearing higher nature and higher expression, okay, and your future aspirations. Are you like-minded individuals? Are you moving towards common goals, or do you feel like you're kind of making yourself small to fit in? Or do you feel like again, this is people that you're leaving behind, because Five of Cups fell there, so this could be people that are just feeling disappointed in some way. But yeah, the higher you climb, the bigger the fall. Yes, but it's also a trust fall. Are you falling while you're flying? Do you just have wings and you just don't know it yet, right? Because the caterpillar that's gone through that internal metamorphosis and is broken free from that chrysalis, it may climb, it still has the body, it still has the legs, it can climb up the tree. Maybe it thinks it's fallen one day and it just wasn't able to see its wings. And maybe it's able to kind of soar, you know, and experience a new horizon. Maybe what it used to trip over, it now literally can fly over. Live and learn, exactly, precisely, right? We have some of the mosquitoes. So super interesting. And even if you fall, you can pick yourself back up, right? That's what the 9 of Wands is all about. It's Moon in Sagittarius. Some didn't fly up, yeah. Some are still on their own personal journey to self-awareness, you know. Some need to actually... Thing is, some people, they may want to hop on your magical wave in the way where they expect you to kind of piggyback them, and they want instant gratification, but then they don't want to do that dark night of the soul or that shadow work or that internal metamorphosis to be able to grow their own wings, okay? So it's being able to discern that, you know, are you going to keep yourself on the ground to make other people feel comfortable now that they see that you're not the same person? Or are you going to use those flies to, you know, kind of operate in new ways and experience life in a new way as well? I'm too stubborn to repeat experiences that don't help. Yeah. The only way things will be repeated is if you kind of like need to learn something. Need to learn something else. Let's see what else is coming through them. And we'll close out then there. I never want to go once I'm on live with you guys. But yeah, the sun goes down. Okay, and the truth comes out. Okay, let's see what's coming in for you. Hello, Krishka. Hello. Your intuition comes out, right, when the sun goes down. Okay, we have vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. You also have winter's gestation period and horned cactus. So yeah, you guys are literally connected to some type of source that is unseen to others, and you also have like a lot of external protection around you that you may not even be fully aware of. And with the winter's gestation period, you're going through a new cycle in your life where you're really creating your own dream experience, okay? And I'm hearing you're kicking certain experiences out of your dream, right? That so that you can have that dream experience and you don't have to live a nightmare, right? Because again, hell is not a location, it's a state of consciousness. So some people are already there, right? They're not going there, they're already existing there. And ego sublimation is basically about releasing from your suffering, releasing any kind of attachment that no longer serves you. You're definitely going through a huge metamorphosis there. I forget what I was going to do. Do you guys want to close out with a meditation? Let me know. Cats are cousins to dragons. Indeed, they are. Okay. Should we do a meditation? When we close out, we have like a couple minutes. Okay. Let me think. Maybe we should do Arcturus one. We'll see what meditation comes through in terms of, or maybe the Syrian emissaries. Or we can... No, they don't have one. Should we do the rainbow? Okay, let intuition be the guide. Okay. All right. Okay. Children of light, let's go ahead and close our eyes. I want you guys to imagine yourself in a beautiful meadow, and you can see tall grass that's all around you. It was raining overnight, so you can see almost little droplets of water, and you can see the sun that's coming out, and it's really shining this beautiful glittering golden light on these droplets. They almost look like dewdrops, and you're seeing right before you as you look out into the meadow this rainbow, and this rainbow is beginning to form from right where you're standing, and you find yourself at the beginning of the rainbow, and you can see it begin to form and extend beyond the other side of the meadow. And suddenly you receive this calling, and you start taking that first step up the arch of the rainbow, and you literally become weightless. Now you're climbing up, you're walking up the rainbow, and you find yourself at the arch at the very top, and you can look out and see the whole expansive view of the meadow. And you can just enjoy the view. And as you look down to what awaits you into those new timelines, as you look down and see this pot of gold that awaits you at the end of the rainbow, you realize that you have so many beautiful things that await you on the other side. And it's really a path of least resistance. you don't actually have to walk down the other side of this arch. You can actually slide down like a slide. And as you're sliding down, you feel yourself energetically moving through a huge stargate. And I want you guys to just slide down that rainbow now. Just slide down it and see the beauty that awaits you on the other side. Now plant your feet back on the ground and just look at the rainbow journey and enjoy the highs and lows of it all. And suddenly that rainbow begins to dissolve. And what it leaves behind is a tangible necklace or a ring or earrings, whatever you like, on the floor. And you pick up the ring or the necklace, whatever you desire, and you see a little glistening rainbow, almost like a snow globe charm. And you put that on, you put that ring on, you put that necklace on, you put those earrings on, whatever that is, and it stays with you. It's always a part of you. There's a little button on those necklaces or those rings, whatever you've chosen. And as soon as you click that button, you have these beautiful wings that are now growing outside of your back. You can feel your wings extending, and you no longer even have to walk through the meadow. You now have this divine ability that your cosmic self has granted you, that you always had access to, but now it's readily available for you to be able to embody and unlock. And your quantum abilities have now been unlocked, and you're able to fly above the meadow. And you are the rainbow. The rainbow always exists inside of you, and you have the ability to transcend what seems to be a current limitation. And you're going to go on this week and demonstrate that infinite potential. So I want you guys to just fly around the meadow. Okay, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys really had me on the spot, but it's okay. I hope that you enjoyed that. We'll probably end up doing more meditations at the end of the lives as well. Oof. But yeah. Anyway, I have another video posting if you guys want to watch that. It's very, very exciting, actually. I definitely want to watch that. But I have some personal reads to do as well. So I'm going to head out. Thank you, everyone who enjoyed, and I enjoyed interacting with you guys in the chat. Super lit. We'll probably go live again on Saturday, maybe even before. But I'll keep you guys updated on the community page. But yes, I love you all. I hope that you have a great start to your December. And hopefully you guys had a good holiday. For my Americans, you had a great Thanksgiving. But I'm going to go ahead and go now. And no, you guys hang up, please. It gives me that energy. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Until next time. Bye.